get this going. I probably won't be doing it like the entire day. But like, Toad, what? Toad, stop being surprised all the time. Toad, Toad, stop. You're breaking everything. Toad, no. Stop breaking everything, Toad. There you go. Toad, talk. Well, to be fair, oh no, ooh. Almost not out of my drink, Toad. It's... I'm just blaming Toad over everything.
Gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume?
No.
Oh, drat.
I think Cho really wanted to watch. Really wanted it, but didn't. Hey everyone, it's back with Game Person. Welcome back to yet another live stream. Today, we are going. Yes, you see the title. And to be fair, I need more content for my next video. So what I'm going to do, very simply, I am going to skipping you, I'm sorry. And focus. Wow. Yeah. Whew. That's very interesting.
It's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
Yeah, like it can walk the 7,000 meters. Alright, well. So, I'm assuming this is where we get the Arlecchino boss fight. I'm assuming so. Right? Does anyone want to, like, correct me on that or something? I think it's this way. Lenny!
Paimon.
What's good, man?
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
There he is. The best boy.
Over here.
A good boy. Hi. Got that sim wave. Lenny, what's good?
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated
So yeah,
reunion.
basically the next video I'm thinking of doing is Dehya versus Arlecchino, which I think I'm not able to. I don't think it's actually possible unless if I get food, because I checked so hard. There's no weapon there's no claymore that heals Dehya, and there's no.
So father
Uh-oh.
arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
There's no weapon, and the only artifact that
Most
heals
of the other
you
members
is
of
the
the House of
traveling
the Hearth.
doctor.
You may have
It's
noticed
like
Poisson seems to
20.
be more
It's like a
crowded than
level
usual.
1, level 2 artifact, and it only heals you for 20 HP every time you do a burst. So like I really need to grind like a lot just so that I can like actually like, you know, get it. But first off, I need to get the actual boss fight, you know.
Curious. Perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
There she is.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Father, you're here.
Hi.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
A bit curious, you know.
I'm well
A bit.
aware you've had your fair
A
share
tad,
of
a slight.
confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee.
Oh yeah,
that
my
we'll
family got some
remain on good
Starbucks,
terms in the
so
future.
I've been drinking it.
As
I
for
got this
right
really
now,
nice caramel ribbon
I would
crunch.
say we
What
have
it's
little
called.
reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of
Oh,
the
no.
Hearth could stand to be more open with those. As for the issue at hand, well,
I tried searching up
hardly
like
relates to
how
any
the boss
ulterior
fight would even
motive.
work.
To be frank,
The good
it
thing
all
is,
stems from a certain
there's
rumor
technically a really
circulating around the
easy
House
way
of
to
the
defeat
Hearth.
her. If you
It's an
just get a
internal
bond of
matter.
life, and
What
you,
sort
if
of
you get a bond of life, you
rumor?
clear it, and
A
then you
rumor
charge
that a
attack at a
certain
specific
phantom
part of
child is
her
hiding away
moveset,
in the House of
like
the Hearth.
when she's like charging up attack or something, you'll deal
phantom
huge
child?
damage to her. Like,
Ooh, just
I'm
hearing the
talking
name
like
is gonna
5
lie
to
on the
10% of it.
A spirit
I'm
that
just
should have
wondering if
long
I'm able to
ceased
like
exist
consecutively
is
chain
lurking
that.
in
Am
the
I late?
shadows
No,
of the
Naz,
House of
you're
the Hearth.
early actually. I think
So
you're
I
like
decided
one
to
of the
bring
first
children
ones
to
here, so
Poisson before continuing
I
to
only just started like
investigate
5
the
minutes ago.
situation.
It's nice
I
that you've come
expect I
back.
should be able to track down the
Welcome,
spirit
and I
very
hope you stay.
quickly. After that,
But
it's
anyway,
just a
yeah,
matter of
Naz,
resolving the
you see the
situation,
title?
if you will.
I gotta go get the knave boss
If you're
fight
curious
because to
or
be
if you
fair,
still have some
remember,
concerns, it
I
might be advisable
I
to
did
stick around for a few
Scaramouches, I did
days.
Childs,
I'm sure
I
the
did not do
chat would be
Signoras.
exceedingly
Technically, I should be doing
pleased to
Signoras like
welcome
after
such
this, but like
visitors. Lenny,
I
I'll
don't
leave
know.
you to entertain
At
our
least,
guests. I have
oh
some
yo, that's
matters
cool.
to attend to.
Yo, let's go, Lenny.
Of
At
course,
least
Father.
Arlecchino actually has a really easy way to defeat her, kind of like how like Scaramouche has it. But if you have the Bond of Life and then clear it, I think it could work. Just the issue is, there's intimidated. Obviously, she's scary. She's a scary girl. Around, but why? I don't know.
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have
So
been
yeah, I've
talking
already
about
done
you,
like some
especially
research.
after everything with the prophecy.
I already told you that
If
if
you're willing,
like
why
if you
don't
have
you
the Bond
stay
of
a
Life,
while and
clear
have
it,
a
and then
little
hit her
chat
with the
with
charge
us?
attack, you can do huge damage. You know.
We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But
But
let's be clear, we're just
there's
gonna
really
do
no
our
way to
best, okay?
clear the Bond of
Any
Life
money?
unless if you do it through like her burst and like traveling doctor or something like that.
Lots of yummy food, right?
I can like oh if
Of
oh
course.
right.
During our stay
There's a
in
certain
Folsom, we've been
craftable that's
helping out
basically
the
like
locals
Katane
with some fishing.
Crossbeer except
We
for
bring
the
you quite the
claymore.
bounty every day.
And if I just use
In
that,
fact, today is the perfect chance
maybe
for me
actually.
to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll
Lenny
take you
can
to where
cook?
we're staying.
Yo, Lenny can cook. That's fire. Let's go. Wait, just wondering, Naz. This is how I get the boss fight, right? This is the be a house guest. This is how I get the boss fight, right? I gotta check. Yeah, because none of these weapons. You don't know? Oh, you don't know. I'm checking here. Okay, look. I'm checking here because. Is there anything that like heals you? No. No, I don't think so. No. I haven't played Genshin in a while? Aw, man. Well, there's a lot that happened. You saw Arlecchino, right? She's actually becoming a playable character, and she, like, thrives off the Bond of Life stuff. Which makes her a very, very, like, high risk, high reward character, but you just use a shield on her, and it's basically, she's basically fine, so.
I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
We're staying?
Thanks.
Well,
Are we
when
staying?
I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many
Last time I
people
played
staying
was
in
when I
one
almost
zone,
100%
we
the
have to
new
bring in
island
outside
and new
supplies
water
every
area.
now and then. I should probably make
That was
sure
like
the rest of these
10
provisions
days
are
ago, Naz.
delivered. Otherwise,
Wow.
people might start to get antsy.
Yeah, 10 days ago. Yeah, remember you were telling me to go explore it myself, and I was doing it, actually. We got pretty far into the quest, but now I have a new video idea for the YouTube. Oh, by the way, Naz, you should definitely go check out the new video. I think it was pretty fire. Got to actually, like, you know, make my first collab. It was pretty cool. However,
Well,
I
you're
think the
more than
video's
welcome
doing
to come
too
along.
good.
Just follow me.
I've noticed that. For a lot of the videos that I post, if the video does really well, and really well means like 50 to 60 views by like the first day, it's gonna crash like harder than the stock market, you know? It's gonna crash like so hard and will basically not get anywhere higher than like 300 views at most, right?
Finally here. The
But see, the
supplies.
thing is,
I'm assuming you've
Brought them with me?
if
Yep, here you go.
the video does absolutely trash,
Hello. Something caught your eye?
he's like flabbergasted, like, who are you?
Traveler in Paimon.
Oh my gosh. What?
No way!
Yeah, because if the video does like absolutely trash, like less than 10 views in 3 days, it will spike. It will somehow spike like a whole 1,000 after that. I just don't know how it works. I don't know why it works like that.
Don't crowd around them all at once.
I don't know.
We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright!
So yeah,
Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous. Of course. Father
gotta love the
told
algorithm.
us so
I know,
much
Naz.
about you.
Father told
Honestly,
us about
I
how you
wonder
helped Lenny.
if it would just
According
be
to her,
better
you're a
if you just
trustworthy friend.
infiltrated,
As far
if
as
you
she's
like got a job at
concerned, that's
YouTube
pretty much the
and
highest
infiltrated the
compliment
algorithm
you'll ever
there
give.
just so that it
As
only
you can
posted
imagine,
your
everyone's very
videos
curious about
like
you.
more often.
I heard the
Wonder if you could do
traveler
that.
was so
Could
strong
they
he
do
could
that
move a
actually?
mountain with his bare
The people
hands.
in the algorithm, could they like
Paimon did
purposefully
so much,
implant
and she
like
cleaned out the entire
maybe like
kitchen
certain like
puzzle board in
like
just 3
like news articles, right? To like spread like hysteria or something. I wonder.
Oh, not cool at all.
Oh, wait. When
I wonder.
guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
Oh, we
Nah,
don't
that's
need
fine.
something like
Give
that.
give the thought a moment while I watch a 10-pack of ads.
Come on, we insist.
Uh,
I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
wait. Huh?
Or maybe
Wait.
Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super
Alright,
good
you
at it.
keep doing
He's
that.
never been caught.
Could I just get like, I wonder, could I get like a
That's not a bad idea. I
notepad?
know you usually prefer to fight head
And then-
on, but it never hurts to expand
Nope.
your bag of tricks, right?
Notepad.
When it comes to eliminating
And
your
then
enemies, staying quiet can go a long
hello.
way. Trust me, I would
And I just
know.
like, can I
was
up it?
poisoned
I
not
can
too
up
long ago,
the
and I'm still
view,
dealing with the
right?
after effects.
Zoom.
So I'm not quite as good as I was
in.
before, but I can still give you some
Zoom
pointers.
in. Okay. And then you, source. Another screen, no, another window capture.
But
And
those are
another
the best
one,
things we
and
can
then
give you.
notes.
You don't like them?
And then you gotta go to this one,
How
right?
about this?
And then you just have it here.
Of someone
Just like a sword.
who annoys you?
Hi.
I'll teach him a lesson for you.
I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna make this like shorter. Naz.
All right, Fold, Selwar.
Naz,
I
can
think
you
that's enough
read this?
suggestions for now. When it comes
Okay.
to being a good host, it's the thought that counts.
I don't know. Okay.
You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact,
there you go.
pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed
Naz.
than anything. I would say
No, grab
your
this.
enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Naz, can you read this? Oh.
Awesome! It's
Please
been
tell me you
so
can read
long
this.
since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Please tell me you can read this.
Especially if it's poison or something. I've got
Naz, I
all sorts of
need-
potions for that.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right.
Please,
see
are
you
you in the
later.
conversation? I don't know why I have this here. I'm probably just gonna like, you know, unsee it. There you go. But like, hey, if I want to ever talk to you, then I can do that. If I want to ever talk to you, then I can do that. Hey,
And some tactics talk just
I'm
now.
drinking.
Scared you did it.
There you are.
That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of
thought.
the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his
Foltz.
family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Aw, what?
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still
Darn.
tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one. Chaplot is
All right, I'm
your
back. What were you
ally.
saying? Naz, I
While
was
you're
trying to
responsible
see.
for collecting
Actually, look,
intelligence,
I have a
handles
notes here, right?
surveillance. He's
And I
very
was like,
passionate
if
about
you
his
ever
work and
are in a
has no
10-pack of ads, I could
reservations
just
about
talk to
taking
you
on some
here,
very
like,
difficult missions.
uh,
I know you two probably aren't used to
like
that
that,
kind of
right?
talk,
Could you read
but
that,
I
like
can
in the
promise
little
you they only have the
box?
best
Because
of
I can't.
intentions.
I could
Things like
increase this as
stealth
big as I
tactics and
want.
developing different
Be like,
poisons.
Arlecchino's
They
mid.
really mean a lot to them.
I could just
They
do
were just
this.
trying to share the
And
best
best
of what
thing,
they could
yeah,
offer. That's
I
all.
think that's really it. So if I want to talk to you, I could just like do this, right? And I could just be like, yep, okay. Let's shrink it and let's like decrease your size just a little bit. Oh wait, no, actually no. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have the notes here it's not gonna be there forever, but like hypothetically if I did want to like, you know, if I wanted to talk with you, I'm going down here, right? Oh, where do we have to go? We have to go upwards. Oh, good. Not for me. The ad takes up the whole
Supplies are
screen.
here.
Oh no. Oh
Thanks.
man.
And
Unfortunate.
who are these two? Outsiders?
Oh, look at that. Finally, people who don't know
Allow
us.
me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all
Stay
sorts of
hydrated, y'all.
places.
Make sure to
Is that
drink.
true?
Of course. We're
Because I
making
know,
our way
like,
up
Naz,
after
if you
that.
like watch it on like computer, I
Oh,
know that
good for
the
you.
stream actually keeps
You
playing
must
at the
be
top
pretty
right
familiar with
corner.
Fontaine
But
by
like,
now.
yeah, the ad takes up
Have
the
you
majority
seen
of the
new
space.
opera that started running recently?
I think. So if you were just watching, but it is fine. What?
The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
that the thousand? What?
It seems like it's going
Is that
to
the
be
Arabian Nights
fantastic.
thing?
From
47
what I've
Thieves
been
or
able to
something like
tell
that. I
from the
forgot what it was
posters
actually.
Anyway.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too.
Hmm.
That one is supposed to have audience interaction.
Oh wow.
Seems pretty.
Time a popular culture, atmosphere becomes more and more
After
relaxed.
this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
A manicure.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
Maybe I should dye my hair.
What are these?
Wonder how much it'll cost.
Why?
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth
Arlecchino
is
does
some
not
normal
always need to
members
pick up
after all.
psychopaths off the street, you know?
I heard that.
Oh,
Hmm.
oops.
I'm guessing
I'm
you're
on.
referring to Foltz and the others. Yeah.
I heard
we're
that.
Definitely not.
I heard that.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
Right.
Don't talk about family
Chill.
members behind their back,
Chill.
right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Yeah, totally Nanteil. Nanteil. They say his name? Nanteil? Nanteil? I don't know.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Alright, let's go, man. Whee!
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here. You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
well, bye. we just let him walk off, man. Temporary accommodations. There it is.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
A personality,
Well,
man.
Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent.
Uh-huh,
So
uh-huh.
if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Oh, look at him cook.
Of course.
Let him cook, man.
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh. Fremine,
Oh, Fremine!
what are you doing here?
Just staring into a box.
Well,
Hey, nice to see you again.
He was good.
You too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
That sounds pretty yummy.
Seafood soup.
I know. Exactly.
Oh, Paimon's drooling
Delicious.
already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra
Fremine,
supplies.
you're not good at hiding
Yeah,
stuff,
we've
Fremine.
got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
He was suspicious, you know? Like,
I thought I'd grab an extra portion.
He has a good heart, you know?
hungry at
He
night.
just cannot lie.
Could be because I'm growing.
What?
You know?
He's not,
Fremine,
like, come on, man. He's not buying that.
Remember
Like,
what I
come
told
on,
you?
really?
you're not like me. Your lying skills still need some
Exactly,
work.
right? Like, I'm sorry, man.
Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Come on, Fremine.
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever
Again,
happened,
suspicious.
does it have something to do with Father?
Yes. Just follow me.
Oh, okay. She hurt or something, or what?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
Where is he taking us? Oh, it's a girl. It's a girl.
You're back. Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Oh, this is the important
Hello,
girl, isn't
my
it?
name's Linny.
I mean, she
I
already
grew
looks
up in the House of the
different.
Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
Yeah,
It's
V.
nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells, Lenny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is
She's
how
just a
she
little
managed
devious like
to
this, you know,
sneak
like-
in. She must be
Yeah.
the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You,
Phantom child.
haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone.
She's
I've
over there.
just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
About half a month now.
Half a month, man.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Terminate, this is wrong.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
And that's it. That's exactly why he wanted to keep it a secret, right? So that no one else was involved.
Father doesn't
So it's just
tolerate
him.
Any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
Apparently this phantom child must be very important for them to be.
And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect. And
She's
not a
just over there.
single
She's like,
person was there to help
I wonder
him.
what's going on up there.
That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life.
Good job on you, Femine.
That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do.
You just like
She's
touch
been
her to
living
see
with
if
us,
like, you know,
helping us
if
from
your
the
hand
shadows
phases
all
through or
this
not.
time.
Or is she like
I
a spirit that
think
could also like
makes her family.
coalesce into being, you
I
know?
couldn't just hand her over to be
Maybe.
dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's
Right.
your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
Yeah, you're keeping her in like the same
I
vicinity as
haven't thought
Arlecchino.
that
Like,
far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
respectfully, you're
with me.
playing with like.
There are a couple things
On
I'd
a
like
thin
to
rope,
say
you know?
to you in private.
Femine, get your butt over here. Come on, Femine. Oh yeah, I changed to Denjo Traveler, right? I forgot because
Those
Denjo Traveler is
two
just
sure care a
better.
lot about each other.
Just the best, you know.
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off. No way. They have a really deep bond.
I prefer Geo.
I could tell right away, 'cause
Understandable.
I also
Geo's
have a
really
friend
nice.
like that.
Got that little rock
I
thing. The
just
rock actually does
don't
pretty
know
good
how
damage,
long that
you know.
kind of bond can last.
Right. What do you mean?
Darkness
Unfortunately,
in
I
the
C6
house
my Geo Traveler, which apparently people say is like a really, really bad one, because then it takes away from DPSage,
Sorry,
because the explosion also
I
does
really didn't
damage.
mean to drag anyone else into
But
this.
I kind of like the
Oh,
the
really?
slice of
You didn't
life
mean
kind
to?
of thing,
'Cause
the
I, for one,
quality
wish
of
you
life
did.
thing, right?
Huh?
If you just have like just the rock,
What do you
right? You just
mean?
boom,
You know,
rock.
when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans,
Ooh.
all rescued by father. Of all the siblings in the House
Ooh.
of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to
I do
depend
actually
on
kinda
each
wonder
other to
how that
survive long
happened.
before we joined the house.
Like, does
Linny,
Lenny have
I-
like cat blood in him too, or
The
like
darkest
what
and most
happened?
difficult moments of my life happened before
Because if
you
you
and
look
I
back
had
to
ever
Draff
met.
and Diona, right?
sure that's true
Draff
for
has
you as
ears
well.
and Diona has ears.
Even
But,
so,
like,
Fremine, we've stood
know,
by each other
I
for
wonder.
all these years now, and to me, That means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything.
Yeah, look at
alone.
Lenny. Look at Lenny go, man.
Not if I can help it.
He just cares too much.
Things
You know?
are getting kind of heated between Lenny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Let's walk.
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
What rain? Claire, no, Claire. Oh no. Okay, you're back. Okay, you're back. Okay. Claire, what clothes?
Looks like she's not here either.
Okay, she a little special in the head, you know. Let's go away.
Hey, you two!
I guess that shows that she is the spirit, you know. So
Like
she's a
eyes,
phantom, right?
Oh, wait a minute, Fremine.
Fremine,
You're not crying,
no!
are you? Is everything alright?
Crying.
Everything's fine.
No, Fremine.
Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
Traveler's like,
Just a small
yeah.
family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with.
It don't matter. I can help
In
you.
fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
What? I wanna
What
help.
are you getting at, Traveler?
I wanna help, man.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say.
Like, you guys will be better if we stay around, right? Because yeah, it's like custom stuff, you know.
I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Let's go, Lenny.
Me too.
Yeah, from an A.
Well,
Where's
back
Lynette?
to the matter at hand, then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down.
You gone?
That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing.
I feel like she left, right? And then we have to go
Send her on
find
her
her,
merry
right?
way
Because
and
no one's
pretend
with
like
her
none
right
of
now,
this ever
right?
happened.
She probably
I've
ran
tried
off.
that already.
And
And
No.
nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but
You abandoned her?
after
Remine, you
some
can't just
time,
do that, man.
She just reappeared.
Oh, there she is.
even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
Aw, really cute.
don't know much about
Little
spirits.
hand behind her back.
Do
I
you two
love
have
the
any
like the
ideas?
progression animation you can see over the years from like the first Archon quest all the way to now. So much is like evolved, and I really like it.
To the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not.
I haven't heard about ley
guaranteed to work or
lines in a
anything.
while, man.
Well, sounds like
A
it's
while.
worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first,
Remine?
Fremine,
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved.
Not even Lynette. Come on,
Can
man.
you do that for me?
Really?
Of course. I
See, he was
promise.
doing that before,
Alright.
Lenny, and then you
Then
butted
let's
your
seal
way
the
in,
promise
right?
Just
So,
like when we were kids.
aw.
Fist bump on 3.
You
Ready?
got a little fish bump,
One,
my gosh.
2, 3.
Oh, we didn't get. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Y'all, Lynette's here too. Wait, what? Ah. She's here too, man. Ah.
Whoa!
Like Bert.
Lynette!
What? You scared me.
But what a surprise! What
like,
brings you here,
yeah.
dear sister?
Like, bro, she's not. She's not having it, man.
And when exactly did you get here?
Oh my gosh, this little movement. It's like, what is the arm thing? Oh my gosh. Like, wow. Oh no.
You're an idiot, brother.
Ah.
Um,
Oh. Yeah, I hit hard with that.
And you too, Fremine.
What? I wanted to say Baka, right? But it's not the right language, right?
You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
What? Us? What did
What
we
did we
do? Exactly, what do we do, Dad? We're
I've
just
seen
here,
Clary
man.
around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in
We're just
Poisson,
here,
so
man.
I figured
What do you
she
mean,
must not have
Lynette?
come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Yeah, let's go. We have a third one. We have another group that's gonna hide a
If you don't
full-on
agree,
child from
I'll have no
Arlecchino.
choice but to report everything back to Father.
Oh, okay.
Simple
Then
as
never
that.
mind. Never mind.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette.
Come on, we want to keep this a secret, right? We
Well,
can't just
I guess
bring
we're
anyone
all
in here.
this together then.
All right.
After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right. Well, she's joined the party. All three of them are here now. Let's go. I should get food.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
Hey, Milzaza, how's
She
it
said
going,
she's
man? It's been a
full,
while.
but the food
How you
doesn't
doing?
look like it's even been touched.
She is a spirit.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe.
Yeah. So can you like
it
touch her
doesn't seem
then?
like Claire
Yeah,
can
like
interact with the physical
she
world
is
at
just
all.
like a being
Still,
though.
When she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while.
I'm gonna eat it. No.
Maybe in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Maybe.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
Passed away.
I've
What?
tried to ask her,
She
but
died?
She didn't answer.
What do you mean she died?
My guess is that
She's not just some random wandering spirit. She was a House of
Or
Hearth person and died. Oh
maybe
no.
Clairvy,
I'm
if
scared.
you've got some time,
I'm good. What about
I'd
you?
like to
I'm good
ask
too,
you a few
Melzaza.
questions.
Thank you so much. Doing good too.
Sure.
We're sitting through here. We're trying to get to the
Oh,
Arlecchino boss
hello,
fight so that I can then see if I can
Hi,
defeat
I'm
Arlecchino
Clairvy.
with only hi
Clairvy,
with only
how
dehya.
did you join the House of
It's gonna be a little bit tough, but I think it's possible. And if I need food,
Isn't it
I
the
can cook a
same
lot of
for
food. I
everybody?
shouldn't really worry too much about
The
food.
knave brings you here, and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster.
So yeah,
I've
that's
never
basically
seen
the
you
plan,
before.
and that's why we're going through all this
roster?
so much. So yeah.
Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look.
Probably.
They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete.
Who exactly is in charge of this place? Is it only Arlecchino or like is it more? I don't know.
Never will be.
Ooh, that's a
This
great challenge, I
house,
would say. Yeah, I think
some
so.
people are
Yeah,
family,
beating with
other
only dehya
people
would definitely be
are
pretty
just
nice.
test
I'm gonna try to
subjects.
keep her at level 1,
Those
and I
kinds
really
of
do hope
people
it's
aren't ever
possible.
going to get
But
away from the
basically, the only
roster.
the only way that I could
Unless
think
it's the
could actually
roster of
work
people
is
who've
if
been
I use like food or something.
Wait,
Because
does
the
that mean the knave?
yeah, because the weird way how you're supposed to like
Is
fight
there
the
anyone that
boss
can vouch for you?
is that how you're supposed to fight it is that at times she gives you this bond of life and you're supposed to heal it, and then if you heal it you get this really powered up charged attack, right? And if you hit her with it, you deal like 10% of her health.
No.
It doesn't matter how strong you are, just 10% of her health, which is really, really good, right? And that'd be really amazing for the level in dehya, but I don't know how to feed her enough food to like override it, you know? And the worst thing actually, if you
Either that.
well, luckily
this
the
kid's
thing
already
is
got a
she
bag
just
of
doesn't
tricks
have
bigger
enough
than
she
mine.
doesn't have a lot of health in general, so
Maybe we should try a different approach.
yeah, I probably need to
Clairvy,
like I don't
do
know.
you have a wish?
I need to like give her enough food so to stay alive, and I also need to like
It can be anything
I don't have
you
any more in
want.
this to drink.
Just imagine.
Probably give her enough
birthday,
food,
you're
and then
blowing
also
out the
just
candles,
keep her alive
and your
long enough for the food to
wish
wear
is-
off, you know? What's your wish? But anyway, yeah, I just hope I can do it. What? Where are you going? No.
To go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
It's gonna be hard, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be hard.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine.
It's gonna be hard, and that's
No
the
one can
reason
get
why
out.
I am going to do it, Milzaza. At least it seems doable because of that. What does she mean by that? It seems this
Okay,
boss fight
time
seems
to
more
divide
possible
and
than like La
conquer.
Signora, because at
Listen up.
least like
I've got a
Arlecchino
plan.
you can defeat easily if you can just
I'll try and
heal.
find a way to use basic
right?
illusory
I was thinking
magic
of
to
fighting the
take Clairvy
narwhal in the
outside
same
and bring
way,
her
but
somewhere with
I mean
sunlight.
I don't.
Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy
I
was
don't really.
talking
Yeah,
about
dehya
and
doesn't
see
have
if her
the.
name is on it.
pneumosia
Fremen,
mechanic, right?
you
So she
stay
can't
in
break
Poisson.
the bubble. If she can
We
break the
can't be
bubble,
the
oh,
only
it'd be
ones who've had
so
run-ins
easy, and I
with
could
the
get it
plan.
out very
I
easily.
need you to collect intel on everything
But
she's said and done.
yeah, so that's what I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna go to the
Understood.
Arlecchino boss fight, and I'm just gonna try to see that if it's
Try my
possible. You know, I'm
best.
gonna try that.
Well,
But I haven't even
yes.
gotten to the
What should we
Arlecchino boss
do?
fight, right? So it's gonna take a while.
I really appreciate
I'm
your
going through the
willingness to
story
help,
right now so that I
but
have the
this is a
chance,
family
right? But
matter.
that's like,
I don't want to drag you in too
Oh.
deep. It's too risky. Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
you're gonna be wondering why why we're not
Ah,
entertained
I
by
know
you though.
that's
Just
it.
saying.
You want us to distract her.
Contact you.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it
Whoa.
when she's not looking.
Oh my
and
gosh,
it'll alert me that something's
it's a
wrong.
cute bird actually.
Of course,
Just
that's only as a
vibes.
last
Bird's just there,
resort.
you know.
If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If
Okay.
the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Okay.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the
Oh.
beach nearby.
Aw, man. All right, good luck, y'all. Good luck, y'all.
I
Have
really
fun.
hope this goes well. No, it has to go well.
How long have I
only
been
way
playing
this can
Genshin,
get
Milzaza?
resolved.
I have been playing ever since 2.3. Because the very first 5-star that I got was Albedo. Actually, the really nice thing is, Albedo, I got him not even at pity. It was just like some random, it was literally, I remember still, it was the very last wish I could give. And I got him for it. And like, I love him. He's very cool. Doesn't matter if he's not meta because, I don't know, he's just really comfy. I still use him in my everyday now, actually. Why are you oh, yo, it's Child! Oh, right, Child's okay now, right? Child's no longer missing. That's cool. What are they two doing here?
And Child!
What?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two.
Hey, how's it
I
going?
didn't expect to run into you here.
So do we still have his
I
vision,
was
though?
unconscious for quite a while after the
That's
fight in
lucky. I
Primordial
know.
Sea.
It was so lucky, Milzaza.
After I woke
And I
up,
kind of just stuck
realized
after
I was
that
being
because I
taken
really
back
like the
to
story,
Snezhnaya.
and I really like the
Well,
visuals, and I really like the
couldn't have
gameplay.
that now, could I?
It's really nice, actually.
Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine.
Yeah, we should give you
So,
back your
I
vision,
mustered
you
up
know,
all
but
my strength and made the journey back on my own.
good job,
What
Child.
sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my
Oh, yo,
master.
Skirk.
I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the
I'm
time I
sorry.
got back, she'd already left.
Yeah,
I still have
was
so
she even
many
here to
questions
begin
for
with?
her.
She was in the
Without
realm of
any
the
other
narwhal, right?
leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
I wonder if we're ever gonna fight as
Okay,
a Skirk.
So, have you found
That'd
any
be pretty cool,
clues?
actually.
Unfortunately,
Nah.
no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Is that like...
Basically,
Uh-oh.
unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that
Man.
problem has an easy fix. I just need to become strong.
Oh, yeah, he
and
has
then-
his vision back. When do we ever give it back to him, actually?
I'm
Oh, no, that's a
she should focus
delusion,
on
remember?
getting better first.
Does he have a vision or a delusion?
is
I thought
over.
his delusion was purple.
It's all thanks to that
Is it-
one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was.
Elwar.
She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink.
Elwar. What?
They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over.
So is his
But they really did help
vision...
speed up my
So
recovery.
is
And
his
that's good,
Hydro a
because it looks
vision?
like I really
Or is
do
it a
have to head
delusion
back this
also?
time.
Because Electro
The
is a
old man's been
delusion, I
putting
know
the
that.
pressure on me.
Well, like,
He said
is
someone would tell
Hydro
me
a
I'm needed
vision?
for some sort of
I don't know.
project.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that one.
I heard Regretter's involved too.
The
I'm
Regrettor.
not looking forward to having to listen to all
Regretter.
this monologuing, that's
Oh.
for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could
Please?
spar,
That'd be pretty cool.
that would be even better.
A melee
I've been waiting for a
melee
chance
bow
to see you go
versus
all out.
a
And what a
shooting
sweet
bow.
little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
No.
Besides,
gone.
considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, Being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries. What a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Casually trash talking their colleagues behind their backs.
So, dear
Like,
guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
No, I just wanted to see what you're doing, you know?
Well, we just...
Learn more about you. What?
Right.
Huh?
We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you.
Is that
Wow.
so? Introductions have already been made.
Come on, you already know more about you already know enough about me, right? You don't need to know.
You see?
Uh,
There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction.
yeah.
At least tell us something a little extra, like... Why do you call yourself father?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
Child shush.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success.
No, man. I
And we
want
can't
to
have
know.
that, now
Aw.
can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping. right
Child,
there.
stop taking sides.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Oh. It's like,
Wait,
wait.
don't go!
What? Dave leaves right now. She's sure to run to Linny and Clarby. Or release the bird? No, you should have something else first. About the House of the Hearth.
I'd also like to hear the answer.
Child,
to this.
stop being the middleman in all
Members of your
this.
organization,
Child?
and they all seemed like really good kids.
No, they're just kids.
They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Chill, child.
Why
What?
would I betray them?
Yeah, I know exactly where you getting, bro.
You've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Uh-oh.
At least, that's what I heard.
Oh yeah, the weird thing is Child's vision, or is it vision or delusion? It's sideways actually, because he wears it left to right, the little spikes,
Okay,
but then
okay,
hers is
I
up to
admit.
down. You can actually
That's
see a
just
little
what
difference.
The old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
They've betrayed the House of the Hearth. Whatever said was true. Oh no.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never
Legasp.
mind what I've done.
No.
I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much.
Uh,
Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Huh. Based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Probably not, but like,
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
they're like, huh?
Although
they're like
it would be
flabbergasted.
more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved.
Probably.
But I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
Okay.
Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're
Wow.
not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to
She actually
operate.
isn't a Fontanian.
People would
Wow.
hardly
Okay.
suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope
Wow.
that satisfied
She is
your
not a Fontanian.
curiosity.
Much for learning anything else about a betrayal. I don't really feel that the other seeker in order to change the subject. So she's trying
you
to
stayed at
avoid it
Fontaine for
altogether.
the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Child, stop.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Oh.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar,
Ooh.
and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool.
That
if
was
you
pretty
ask
cool,
me.
right?
Would also
Child
give them
always
plenty
wants
of
to keep fighting
opportunities to
stuff,
hone
you
their
know.
skills.
Well,
Pretty
that's
cool.
only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their
Oh
life.
no. Oh,
They
well.
were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing
Oh.
anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure
Yeah,
you'll
Tonya and
understand.
Tusser is like, what, 7
Just
years old?
imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
He's like completely like, ah! He's like,
Okay. I get the picture.
apparently dyeing your hair 42 different colors is a bad, what? Usually leave you falling asleep, but you find yourself grateful for child for buying you time.
Well, would you
Whoa.
look at the time? I should probably
That
get
was a
going.
long
Traveler,
time.
Paimon.
Whoa, okay.
I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
When did we ever give him his vision back?
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
Bye.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh,
Blah.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit.
That's nice.
I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Well, we did our job. We kept her distracted
Managed to
enough.
Keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
She probably would.
I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
I'm going. Ow.
Skyward! Scatter!
Hey,
Skyward!
look at us bounce so fast. There you go. Let's go, y'all.
Hey, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue.
What? She a vampire or
Can't
something?
Go into the sunlight. Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
Come on, it's right there. Touch it.
But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Oh no.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Aw.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, at least try.
Paimon, what?
Good you're into it. Oh, true.
Yeah, because
I pretty
it
much
kind of,
tried
you
it
know.
all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the
Pretty
list.
good.
It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
Good.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's
Oh.
gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
Alright, yep, we got them.
La Pouillade, Landois,
Landois.
Horaire.
Alright. Oh. Execution, what? A lot of people
Yes.
executed.
That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look
Oh.
at him and then lose all interest.
Honestly, the scar though
Did
just makes
he
you all the
say
more rugged, you
anything
know.
else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in.
No.
He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
That's where
It was
it
only
went.
later that I learned he really did have someone he liked.
Aw.
He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but
Oh no.
it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him,
Oh.
and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Aw.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Oh. Wow, okay. Oof. Ouch.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry.
You got that.
I was thinking about
Got
something.
that thinking face, you know.
I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange.
A little wonky, you know.
I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end.
Oh.
Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here.
Aw,
As
man.
members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Yeah.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filiol and Nantoy, on the other hand,
Antoyo.
well,
That's how
they
his
aren't
name.
quite as enthusiastic.
These
Antoyo.
kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately.
Worse.
Filiol and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about
Whoa.
something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children.
Uh-oh.
People being used as pawns on the
Ah.
battlefield without so much as the
Angie.
strength to survive.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Not again.
Whoa, hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together.
Yep.
Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Yay.
Wait,
Whoopee.
but isn't that a good thing?
Why not? But,
Key
like,
role is just another way of saying dangerous role.
yeah.
To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience.
They didn't need to do
Father
it right,
thinks
but
so
they're
too,
forcing
but
us to, so
she's
we
in no
have to.
position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding.
Oh, so now we owe them a favor
It's
or
just
something?
that
Right.
we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Wow. They just jealous, man. They just jealous. Provide a future detail.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions.
Yep.
I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal. But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
Oh, please.
We can only focus on
Save
one
him.
situation at a time, brother.
Especially non-toiled, you know? Non-toiled is pretty nice.
You're right.
Forgot how they said his name,
Even
but
if we
non-toiled
confront
is pretty
Filial
nice.
and the others, it won't
Save him.
do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow.
Alright.
Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret.
Okay.
Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Wrist at the comment this place. Alright, we're going in and sleeping. Honk chew. Honk me. You know.
I was looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey,
Honk chew.
you don't
Honk
think
chew.
the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone
Nah,
if
she will.
finds
She
out
probably
about
will.
all this, do you?
I don't exactly know how this is considered like betrayal, but she probably will,
She
you know.
wouldn't actually get angry? Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Yeah. I'd be happy.
Trust his effort, Traveler.
There's Kleber. Why is she running off?
Look over there.
Oh, Clairvy.
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Clairvy, get back here.
Over there.
Yeah, I caught up with her already. No, Clairvy, stop! No, she's gone. Clairvy, where are you? The other way.
Congratulations!
Oh, where is she going? Or if someone sees her, we're toast.
Clairvy, stop! No.
Oh, look, she stopped.
Well, you're in the moonlight. I mean, like, surely that must have kept out something, right? I kind of want to just turn it to daytime and see what would happen, actually. I should have done that, man.
I opened the window while no one was looking.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
How pretty outside is.
Yeah, there's nothing here.
If only I could have more than this.
She's probably imagining things. You remember she's a little special in the head, you know?
Being silly, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
Too bad. We're here to help you.
Everyone in this
Here
family
to stay.
is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited.
Yeah, probably.
We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough. You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she
Remember,
has
it was the
lines she
doctor
would
that did this,
cross.
right? Not Knave or something like that.
I knew you wouldn't believe me.
What?
Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother. Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again. If only Perry were here.
Perry.
She'd understand.
Remember that was the girl that she was talking about, right?
There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
Yeah, she's probably somewhere else, you know.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
That's like a lot of the trauma in this
It's getting
anyway.
windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora.
Ooh.
It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it.
Harry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Huh?
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot.
Mother again.
I should really go talk to Mother.
Oh, there's Mother
But
again.
We just fought. She doesn't want to see me. And I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
After some time, Clairvy seems to come back to herself.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
The night passes. Is this the final one? Is this the... Do we get to finally fight the
All right,
arlecchino?
looks like
Oh,
we're all
never mind.
here. Let's go ahead with
Yeah,
the
I have a
plan.
question.
Oh,
What is it?
The name and the doctor ever worked together?
what makes you ask that?
Oh, we kind of chatted with her yesterday,
we
right?
kinda
So,
ran into
yeah.
Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them.
I wonder if the doctor will be
Doesn't
playable or
exactly set
not.
the stage for a successful
Like a
partnership.
probably cryo
I did
catalyst.
hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one.
Oh.
It had to do with some sort
Uh-oh.
of secret experiment.
Secret experiment?
Oh no.
Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment.
Oh wait,
itself,
I'm bringing
but
a
I
pirate
do know
DPS
it's an
into it. No, I
entirely
can't do that.
independent operation.
Oh.
The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was
That
the
way.
extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this.
Yeah, okay.
The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the Knave and the Doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either. The easiest thing to do would be just ask the Knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her. Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone. All right.
This is a
let's
child
get
in the
to it.
background. Like, "Wee." All right, back outside. Back outside. I should do my daily commissions. Back outside. Boing, boing, boing. Oh yeah, by the way. No, still not. Wow, not yet. Wow, this is a pretty long one.
Congratulations!
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Whee! There she is. Alright. What are you still doing here?
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you
Yo, when do we
planning
get to
do now?
like fight as
Catch up
her?
on some sleep?
Please.
Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting
Oh
me?
no! Ah.
Us? Distract you?
Why?
Good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Looks like you
Distract
could have
you?
used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Yeah, I can.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
Oh no.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
You know everything.
Children always think they can hide things from the
Like, come on,
grown-ups.
really.
But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to
Alright,
think
okay.
things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
Where are you going over there for? Whoa.
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along.
What?
If only for your friends' sakes.
Well, is she? She's like blackmailing us now. Like what?
What should we do?
I guess we gotta comply now.
She knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
All right, Birdie. You got this. Bye-bye. Whee!
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in
There
time.
it goes, the little bird.
Well,
Oh my
we should
god.
probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what
I'd
happens
just like
when
to
we
imagine
show up.
Arlecchino just
Based
snipes the
on
bird
what
out of
Neve was
midair.
saying
Just like,
just now, it sure didn't seem like
not
it'd be
yet.
anything good. Okay, then we probably should
Alright, let's
keep
get
her
going.
waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's
How are you
do our
going
best
to
not
distract
get them
me?
in any more trouble.
distract you. Yeah, what? And then we're going all the way to the Court of Fontaine. Why? Why are we over here now? Please let us like fight though. I want to use her. She's actually pretty cool. She finally has. She's like one of the only people now that have a 6-hit normal attack string, and I love that.
Pleasant conversation while we wait. I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Linny, Lynette, and Fremine, although there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well.
And Toy, that's how.
It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate.
Upgrade.
There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
Yeah.
As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm
What?
afraid there's little I can do.
Oh no.
They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
Oh.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned.
Eh.
Out of
She's like, it's another
consideration
Tuesday for me.
my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer.
Yay!
If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime,
Oh, she does know about
all
her. Okay.
evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost.
She
In
does
that
know about
case,
her. Okay.
I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove. If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment,
We'll hold you to it.
of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you.
I knew
Do
it. She
try
like
and
took
keep
the
better track
bird.
of it next time.
No, I knew
It
it.
takes a
Okay, she didn't
considerable
snipe
amount
it,
of
but
time to
like,
train a bird
ah.
like this. It would be such a pity if
No,
you
don't
were to
kill
lose
it. No, the bird did nothing wrong. The bird was just doing its job.
Where did
No.
you get that?
I knew it. I knew she'd like get the
Well,
bird somehow.
I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah. Take the
for
bird.
the matter at hand. I asked
I
you to
knew
meet me
it.
here because
No.
I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick
Yeah,
by
probably.
my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
We're gonna visit, like, remember, Farina does not live here anymore. It is Neuvillette, who is much more reasonable with Arlecchino, so yeah. Unless if she's here meeting with him and she's like, ah, no.
Skyward, scatter! Yeah, skyward, scatter!
Go through the door. What's good, Neuvillette? What's good, man? I wanted to get you last one, but I didn't. Good, Neuvillette.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
No, we just like
It is
kicked
only
everyone
right
else
that
out, right?
esteemed diplomats such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well.
Yeah, what's good, man?
If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly.
Uh.
There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
There you go. That's it. That's it. Oh, wait, what? We're just going back to sit down. Just like, you know what? I'll let Paimon float lower. Helped herself to like a cup of tea, like, you know. I know. Okay.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
What are you asking here?
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in.
Oh, water testing, man.
As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine.
Including the house?
And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
What?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean?
Killed him?
My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
Wow.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette. Well,
Good diplomat.
with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our
Aha,
next
it's primordial
meeting.
seawater. It's just like drowns it.
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Yes. I could make the obvious joke, but let's just follow her for now. Another Dia solo. Yeah, tree lol. Let's see if it's possible. I'm thinking about it, and I mean, I looked at how how the Arlecchino boss fight does work. So I hope that it might work like that. I hope it will, because it's definitely possible. But if anything, I might need to give myself food. I think that's like the farthest I can go.
You really want to know?
I think that's it.
I would imagine there might be more.
I would like to see if I could like maybe use like the traveling doctor to burst and heal. Maybe, I don't know. Because that's the only thing that can heal Dia, right? There's no claymore, not like because I know there are a couple of swords and a couple of there's some swords, there's some catalysts, but there's no claymores that heal. At the most, just give a lot of energy. Like, there's that one craftable that's basically the same thing as Katane Crossspear, but then the other one, you know? So, yeah. That was Clairvy. Ah! Donk.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, it's the guy! It's the guy that we were talking about. Wasn't it Haro or something?
Let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Isn't this Haro guy? Yeah, I know. He's the...
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to.
Isn't this the Haro guy? The one that talked... Literally, they talked about the whole scar on his face.
Will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's
him,
my
right?
fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
I mean, okay.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Wait.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
You ran into me.
I'll
That
take
does
3
not...
papers. Here.
Yeah, that does not necessitate.
Oh,
Yeah, that was very nice, though.
Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune.
Oh, look at him.
If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory, though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself.
Oh.
Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Yay.
Actually, why don't we...
Oh, right. We gotta distract for them, right? A little longer, right? We have to distract.
She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Sure, you can. Buys more time. Head back now. I doubt letting the others in progress. What should we
It appears
do?
you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Aw, you're not hungry
That being
either?
said, I could be persuaded to give
Yeah.
Lily some extra time. I just have one condition.
You pay. What?
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not?
A bit, yeah.
And
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something
I just need you
bad,
to
are
kill
you?
that guy. What?
you overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Aw, thank you.
Then what do you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands
Yeah.
and threats only get you so far. Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
That's it.
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
Okay.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Alright, let's get some food now. Oh, yay! This is the last one, right? Yes, let's go. Alright. Well, where are we going backwards for? Whoa! Okay, that's really far. Oh, is this where her boss fight is? Man, it's gonna take so long to get over there. So we're not getting food, right? I don't think so. Chill, man. I just need to get... Paimon, don't tell us. Yeah, this looks like the boss fight arena that she showed us. Alright, we're here now. Ooh.
What is this place?
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble. No one comes here anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth.
No!
Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy.
So yeah, she did kill her. Whoa.
And this is where it all happened.
Oh.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning. Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time.
Oh, wow.
And the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all.
Oh, no.
It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process.
Whoa.
There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Why not?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Harry.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Probably. Peruere.
Friend, I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit.
Was it you? That was pretty cool.
Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature
It's
allowed her to see
you.
through
You're
Crucibina's facade.
That's
Yet,
cool.
it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes.
Oh.
But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down
what?
the very person sitting
Well, that
on
sounds
top
very much
of
like you,
his
Arlecchino.
throne of lies?
Whoa.
Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal.
Obviously, right?
She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clairvy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross.
Totally,
If she
totally, I understand.
couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success.
Murdered her way to the top.
It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was.
Pose right there. Got the.
Crucibina, you mean? But.
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruere won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends.
Pretty chilling story.
Any more questions?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So
Yeah,
the
like
Clairvy we met,
like a middle age, right? I mean, she's
Was
a
she
spirit,
really
right?
a
She could probably just
spirit
like
at
change her
I suppose you could call her an
age, you know?
illusion born of flame.
Probably.
Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my
Oh, no.
veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume, of course. The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
Yeah, she still has her
Memory is a
fantastical
mysterious
outlook on
thing
life, you know?
indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the
Really?
children.
She sticks around. Wow.
She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone
probably,
who
you
would
know.
listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
So maybe the
Your
house
attempts
that
to
she
expose
was...
Clairvy to
Is the
sunlight.
house that Clairvy
They
was talking
failed,
about the old
yes.
house then?
The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there.
Wonder.
But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
Huh.
I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished.
Oh no.
That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well.
No!
She's
No,
of
don't do
quite
anything
the
on
effective
Twile!
one. I hope
Oh.
you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
What? He had a voice line?
Is this really what you want to do?
Oh, he's talking.
Whatever could you mean?
He's
Don't
talking.
you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
He's talking. Woo! Let's go.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs: anger and sorrow.
Ooh,
Anger
some
makes
good
you impulsive.
finger movement.
Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
What?
I do believe.
No, are they
that's
gonna be a
my
set?
gift.
No.
I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait. and
No, they're gonna kill her. No. Oh, it's a bug. Hi, bug. No, they're gonna. Are they bringing him to like kill him? Oh no. Oh
Here they
no.
are, Father.
No.
You gonna execute him?
No.
Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
No.
Lenny!
Alright, man. Where we
I'm
irritated.
sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time.
Just a bug back there.
I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Harry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
No. Is this where we fight her? Is this where we start? Oh no.
Father, let me explain.
No.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house, and for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later.
Oh.
As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you
Among us.
mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to.
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Bro's getting a snitch on it. No.
Yes, Father.
No, don't snitch on.
Secret midnight meeting number 3. Participants: Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy.
No.
Nantoy clearly said, "If only Father wasn't the one who took us in." Sato added, "I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person."
Let him snitch, man.
Filial was
Screw you,
the
Fultz.
worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
Fultz.
I did not!
Little butthead.
You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us!
Come on, Fultz.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
Yeah, they're gonna die, right? So.
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy,
No.
I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules.
No.
I'm sorry.
Not Nantoy, though. At least Filial has like the.
Why?
That's enough.
At least Filial has like, you know, the
We made a mistake.
fire, right?
We should
Nantoy
have
is just like, he's just there. He's just a good
We
boy, man.
broke the rules.
Why?
Plain and simple.
Oh.
And now we have to face the consequences. I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall
Oh. 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 Do this to them. No.
Father, please wait!
No.
be. Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal?
The bird.
We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please. Linny, you...
Oh.
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose
we're gonna
have
fight
to go
her
about
now.
this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
No.
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Oh no.
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Oh my gosh.
Wait. Bede. Father?
Oh my gosh.
Duel?
Whoa.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Oh no. He's doing it. He's doing it. No, he's doing it. Ah. Oh. No. Y'all, they gotta do it. No. Oh my gosh.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do?
No.
Can they really win something like that? If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Them really what she wants.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Never actually answered my question. Pretty obvious, doesn't it?
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
Maybe we'll lose on purpose. Lol.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
No, Traveler, you're not getting
When
mixed
the time
into
comes,
this. No.
Make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help
Up to the house of the hearth. To them. No.
Traveler!
No.
Hey, where are you going?
Bro, she
Traveler?
told him to. Oh my gosh. She told him to help them in the. Oh my gosh. I like to see for myself. The fourth.
You're asking to
Oh my
join
gosh.
the duel against the knave?
Bro, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. I love it. Did she seriously think about this in the very beginning too? Or did she know that it would come to this? And moreover, she told him to fight with them, not her.
Allow it.
What?
We do have a ready
Oh my
dueling
gosh.
ring at our disposal, after all.
Yeah, she's just carrying
All I would
on with the
advise
little
is
role
this.
play. They got about
Keep a firm grasp
Oh my
on
gosh.
your weapon
Ooh.
and give it your all.
Ooh.
Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Whoa. Okay. Great. So now we're fighting her. Great. Okay. All right. Whoa. That's. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. Lend your help to the house of the. Yeah. Great. Okay. Yeah. You better help me, man. You better help. Nah. I'm stuck. All right.
Closer now.
Oh. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Why the hesitation?
How are you?
Make way for the Adeptus.
Watch out for Father's movements
With these rising flames.
Hey. Get back here.
No, my sword. Is it my turn now?
Yeah, see, the bad thing is I brought yeah, I brought a pyro DPS to this fight. It's not really going the best.
You all right?
I'm good, thank you for asking. Oh, oh wait, are they helping? I saw that. Were they helping? Did they actually? I saw something though, a rise from the sky or something.
Is it my mind if I really have to draw my blade?
Like that! Oh my gosh! That was Fremine! Oh my gosh! That was so cool!
Of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Oh! Oh, the bond of life! Oh, is small, man! Oh yeah, that's definitely possible. Yeah! Ow! Charge attack, man! Wow! See, it's 34. It's... Whoa, whoa, ow! Oh no!
Just watch me.
Look how small. Hey! Hey! No, don't corrosion him.
Make way for the teamwork is dreamwork. Let me fuel ready.
Yo, that's so cool. You actually do see them actually help a little bit.
My turn now.
Spare your energy. Get in gear.
Get in gear! Look at that! Yo, he just did an 82k. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Witness the power.
Look at you,
Hey.
trapped like a bunch of helpless ants.
No. Oh.
Skyward. Scatter. Let's light it and voila.
Dad, you've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
I'll do it, Montage.
Come on. Yeah, she definitely has a lot of health, and you know.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after
Over here.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Skyward. Skyward. Scatter.
I can phase. Yo, I love it how they just like, you can see them actually, and here's a cutscene. Ah. All right. Ooh. Ender of the Two Worlds Flames. Poirier. Yeah, whatever. Ooh. Yeah, we still have the dull blade. I don't know why. Oh no! Ow! That's mean. I didn't have a chance to
all that remains.
get out of here.
We know my sword. Ring cutter. Scatter. Skyward.
Make way for the Adeptus.
Congratulations. Many happy returns.
Well, and he's still doing some pretty good damage. I mean, 25 Ks.
Let's see how strong.
Oh, I saw that. I saw. No, my God! He died. What? Oh my gosh! What? What do you mean he died? Oh my gosh! What is happening?
The sun and moon have set.
Run!
Ruin will
Genyon, run! Run!
struggle in vain.
Oh my gosh!
Watch out for Father's movements. Look out.
Oh, I love y'all. Thank you so much.
Know my sword.
Your punishment made manifest.
Witness the power.
I'm getting a lot of. Oh wait, did I get her? Yeah, because no damage is registering.
Now for chance.
Oh my gosh! Ow! No damage is registering. Let's go. All right, we did it. We did it. Ooh. Let's go. Ooh. Oh.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
Yo.
I'm sorry, Father.
Oh.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Ah.
Made it out, did you?
Oh.
You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
That her vision changed, or her delusion. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh. Ooh. What happens now? Yikes.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
Respectfully though, like, come on.
Everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of
Yay,
execution.
thank you so much.
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping.
Huh?
Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they
Potion,
were for,
probably.
but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No
Ooh.
harm will come to you physically, but your
Nice.
memories will be burned away. If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth. And will be
Let's
expelled
go.
from
That's
the
nice.
organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house and give you a new identity.
Yo. Very nice of her. And I thought looked familiar when selling newspapers. Same horror we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed. Given a new memory.
Is
Yo.
a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
That's very nice of her. It is killing him, right? Rare is dead. It is much better than actually ending their lives.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
Not your father anymore, though.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Oh.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Oh, that's
Yes,
nice.
Father.
Y'all, let's go.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar, take them back to Poisson. And bring Lenny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, The choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Aww. Care about her. She still cares about them, and it's so nice. My gosh.
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lemmy. I'll help you walk back.
Screw you, Folt.
Thank you.
Get out of here.
Claire.
Nice. It's a merciful way to go out. Nighttime.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't
Perry.
you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's
Oh.
what happened.
You died. What? Come on.
At least sugarcoated it a little.
Really?
Look, she's done speechless. Oh. Okay then.
Okay.
Huh?
Huh?
That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Well, Pierre
Yeah.
said it, right? Perry said, yeah.
That's what Perry
Exactly.
says happened.
That's what Perry said, so, I
believe
mean,
her.
I guess that's what happened.
Perry wouldn't
I just
lie to
died.
me.
She doesn't even question the
spoke to
fact that
her,
she's
I
like,
need
you
to
know,
know
she's
why
here
I'm
talking to
like
her right now. I
this.
was like,
I'm more
yes, I am
curious
dead.
about what happens
No.
in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she?
Actual mom's
Can you
gone.
tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her.
Let's not.
And to me.
Please don't tell
You
her about
never
it.
stopped trying to defy fate. At first,
Look at that,
no
she's
one believed you.
twisting, right?
You could only vent your frustrations
Twisting
to
the
the moon.
story, right?
In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still.
Oh.
You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
Maybe
never
this
imagined I
is...
would say something
Maybe
like that.
Clairvy's the one
I
that...
must have been feeling
Maybe
really
Clairvy's the
worn
reason
down.
why Arlecchino doesn't want to
somehow,
administer the punishment
I
of
still
death onto
think I
anyone else.
understand.
That's why she
According to
chooses to
Mother's
kill
plan,
the memories instead.
Only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their
I
memories
remember,
wiped clean
that
of
was the
all
proposal.
secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted
That's the
for
proposal
their
she was talking
past.
about. I love it
Of
how
course,
intertwined
I won't
everything
simply
is.
hand freedom
Now it's
to
being
them on a
revealed
silver
everywhere.
platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really? Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight!
Yeah, let's just do it.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard, playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
We're gonna talk about everything.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either.
I mean, 3 dresses for me then.
I just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Oh. Let's keep talking.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face. Are there any yokai like that? Oh, sounds like you're talking about an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look. I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons, but at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
Finally. Untamed.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles. Oh no! Whoa! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next? Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly.
Got the mustache and the glasses on again, you know?
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
However. You know, this has actually been taking a really long time. I'm probably going to be ending it once the quest ends. Probably. Because, man, this is taking a while. Oh, a cutscene.
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
Oh, she's in the sunlight now.
I can finally leave. I get to experience the outside world as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me.
Huh?
Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Oh, Liddy!
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny!
Oh.
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas, I must admit. I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
Yeah, totally.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title.
Hi.
I'm not
Yo, Isaac
strong enough
Oliver. How's it going?
or smart enough.
A little sad you actually caught the end of the stream, because once I've been doing this quest for like what, 2 hours already?
And the necessary strength
Yeah,
to
but
act
don't
on it.
worry.
We
I'm
may
definitely
have
going to
different
be
ideas of what it
labbing and
means to be
experimenting with
family,
Dehya
but
and
you
the
can
Knave
hardly
and
be
see if
said
I
to
can
lack
somehow
conviction.
beat the Knave, right?
What you
With only
truly
level 1
lack
Dehya.
is
I'm going to see how it goes.
For
It's going to be
someone of your
pretty
talent,
tough,
though,
but
that's something
considering
that
the
will come
bond
with
of life
time.
actually is really, really small.
Even without
I
that
think.
strength,
I don't know.
you still
Just woke up.
chose to face me in a duel,
Nice,
even
that's
though
nice.
the odds were stacked against you.
Yeah.
That
It's starting to become
capacity
summer, you
to
know.
honor
I'm
your
starting to be a little bit,
convictions
more
is
lax on
what
the school
I
and all.
truly see in you.
I still have a couple more
Father.
tests before I'm actually
No
done.
one knows what the future
yeah.
holds, what tragedy or triumph
Luckily today is
may
just
be in
one to just
store.
vibe out and chill, you know, so.
Being at the
Oh.
head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching
you
a
got
certain
this, though.
standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father.
Like,
Thank
you
you.
are strong enough, Lenny.
Children
Just say that
must
you're strong
grow
enough.
up to
And don't let
surpass
saying
their
you're weak.
parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one. So I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding
There's a spider
in the
web.
shadows.
There's just like
We need
convenient
only
spider
wait
web on
for
the
our
wall.
prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Great, we're not done yet? What do you mean we're not done yet? What do we have to wait for? Oh, we're so close, man. So close. I'm finishing this quest, and then that'll be it for today. Man, though, 2 hours of this. Wow. And we have to wait for this thing, too, which is also, in and of itself, going to take a really long. Boppy, boppy, bop. Why are we I'm okay, maybe they're waiting. Maybe we're waiting here to like recuperate or something like that. Probably like that, right? Or letting Lenny, Lynette, and Femine kind of like calm down and all. We're done. Alright, buffet. I have a commission over there too. Buffet one. Alright, well we're here now.
Yeah, skyward!
Yay, there they are.
Lynette, Fremine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
No need to worry.
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days.
Give me a couple of days to beat the quest? Oh, wow. Yeah, this one definitely does take a while.
Is Claire?
Well, luckily, we are almost done because we are in the third I mean, we already fought the knave, right? This is just some cutscene stuff now. I really do hope that, like,
according to him, there
get this done.
Any more sightings of a spirit roaming.
I see.
Oh, yeah, it's been fulfilled.
I'm glad.
Oh, the outside world,
Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy.
Ooh.
Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy.
Uh-huh.
It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Wow. You're old then.
Crusabina
What?
had an extremely cruel and radical way
Wait,
of doing
but
things.
she was 16.
While
If
she
the
was
knave was
alive,
16, what, that makes you
the
like
atmosphere in the house
7?
was suffocating.
So is she in her early
When I
30s or are you
joined,
in your
though,
early 20s or
the
something?
experiment she
What?
valued so much had
So
already
weird.
come to an end.
Okay.
And all the people. A couple of months after I joined,
Oh yeah.
Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself.
So that's probably
The
why
last time you talked
Fremine
to her,
kind of
did
kept
she
it all
mention
alone.
why
And
she kept it a
oh.
secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her. The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still
Nice words,
thanked her
nice
for
words.
everything. It was only after hearing about what Crusabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been.
Ina thought,
The
right?
members
But
of the house
Arlecchino,
meant
the
nothing to
knave,
her.
the actual knave now.
To
Lot better,
say that
lot
she
better.
valued them. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh,
Let's go for a minute.
We didn't do anything, really.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nentoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that
Look at
started
him.
running
Look at him live a
recently.
nice life.
They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Woohoo! Yay! Ah, finally! Oh my gosh, it took a while. Why do I have a... Is that a fireplace? Did they just give me a fireplace? Okay, finally. There it is. Scattered ruins. I'ma check it out. I'ma see what, like... Wow. Ooh. Okay, so hypothetically... Go back to our Dehya only. Good night, Agora. Alright. Okay. Now technically, okay, let's just say hypothetically we went back to the same things as normal, right? Now ideally this is what we're going at, right? I built her like the best I could, and this is actually like a really good build. Look at this. Look at this, is a good build. But I know that we're going to need to not run this. We're going to need to do something else, because obviously her having like 1.9k health, no, 1.9 M health, it is not going to go well. See, okay. Apply Bond of Life to characters. After clearing a Bond of Life, characters your party will unleash a Scarlet Night Tide, charging his blade, attack and interrupt some names attacks, including Blood Tide Banquet. Some of the names will consume her own HP, and when these attack a character, they will restore and apply a Bond of Life. If the character hit already has a Bond of Life, the damage dealt by the tide will be increased yet more. What are those little fairies?
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Oh. Yeah, you can see how measly we like damage her.
With these rising flames.
Look at how little damage we're doing to her. She is.
Turn now.
Oh, yeah, that's her normal attack animation. That's cool. She is. Wow. Yo, did we seriously knocked her over? Wow. Wow. That's close.
With these rising flames.
I have to like be really precise with that.
Is it my turn now?
No. No. She is like extremely easy. Oh, come on. She straight up dodged that, man.
Is it my turn now?
She probably has insane pyro resistance, so this could be pretty hard. Yeah, that's why I built Dehya as a physical DPS right now.
With these rising
Oh.
flames. Let's get it on.
Well, like, I mean, Dehya's actually doing some good work. I mean, like, this is some good work already. I mean, like, she doesn't even seem that hard. I mean, you see this, right? This isn't hard at all.
Is it my turn now?
No. She's so lackluster. Am I fighting like the wrong? I don't think the powerful part of her came yet, you know? She's getting knocked over to that, really?
With these rising flames.
Like, wow. This is like... Like, she straight up dodged some attacks. Like, come on, that's unfair.
Is it my turn now?
This is so... Like, wow. Wow. Is this seriously it? There's no way she's that easy. That's cool. I didn't know that actually counted. Oh, look at this.
With these rising flames.
Ah. Yeah, that's just a little big and a little scary, but like... Like, this is like...
Is it my turn
Like,
now?
wow. Okay. Yeah, we're doing measly damage to her.
With these rising flames.
But like, you gotta I mean, like, this isn't hard at all. It's just gonna be like extremely long. Like, wow. If he has a second phase, it's way harder. Probably. Yeah, it was like all the really big blood things coming out of the ground. Wow, that was new.
Just great.
Oh my gosh. That is gonna be a big issue, but okay. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so interesting. So her all right, I'll need to keep labbing. I'll need to see, because I mean, if that was really how the first phase went, that actually wasn't too hard. But knowing that she has 1.9 million health makes it like really hard. I could definitely I could definitely, if I gave myself the ability of like food and all, I definitely I could definitely get through that pretty easily. As of right now, we're stopping it here. I just need to keep labbing. I just need to see how this is even going to be possible, because am I seriously going to need to be normal attacking her whole 1.9 million health? Am I seriously going to be doing that? I would rather not, but if need be, I'll see. Thank you all to everyone who's been here. Thank you to everyone who's been watching. Now, we are going to be ending it here because, well, the stream has already been 2 and almost a half hours long, so yeah, I'd like to do something else, like see if this is even possible. Thank you all to everyone who's been here, and I do hope you all have a good day. Yep. Goodbye, Isaac Oliva. Thank you, Isaac Oliva, for being here. Thank you, Milzaza, you were here, and thank you, I think someone else was here. Yeah, Treelol was here, and Naz was here in the beginning. Y'all, make sure you have a good day, night,